Bonjour and welcome back to the places where we go in Paris. Today we're checking out the iconic museum on our bucket list as we stepped inside the world-famous Louvre Museum. You'll see us battle the crowds and later experience the next best thing to being at a French Open. Find a peaceful stretch of greenery where Parisians and visitors alike slow down to enjoy the beauty of Paris outdoors. It's all part of another day in Paris, France.
Today's plan is to visit the Louvre Museum in Paris. So we are going to leave very soon, and we hope we can get in.
We hope. Oh yes, we do hope.
Because we ran into strikes in Paris.
Yeah, so it's kind of a significant strike. So
yesterday we tried to visit the Pantheon, and they were striking, so that was not open for entry. A few other things nearby were closed. We heard that at the beginning of the week, people couldn't get to the Eiffel Tower because of the strikes.
So it looks like they're kind of shuffling around what they're going to close on what day.
Yeah. So we're going to leave, give ourselves plenty of time to get there in advance. We did buy our tickets before we left home to get to the museum, because we've learned from the past, like the most popular attractions, and this would be one of them, it's advisable to have tickets in advance if you want to make sure you get in at a particular time. So we have a timed entry at 10 in the morning. So we will bring that with us and ride the metro and see if we can get into the Louvre. So next thing is to
the metro.
Travel to the metro. Okay. So leaving the hotel, I thought really quickly, just want to make sure we had our metro cards before we got to the metro station. I found mine, but then I asked you if you had yours.
I did not.
Yeah. So that was
those things.
What?
You have to watch.
Yeah. So that was a good thing to catch before we got to the metro to find out that we didn't have it.
Yeah.
And have to trace back.
Just buy another one.
Yeah, but if you buy another one, then you have to pay again for the physical card if you don't have your card. Versus if you have your card and you run out, then you only pay for the refill. So that's how that works. Yep.
The Louvre receives over 9 million visitors each year, making it the most visited museum in the world. With over 380,000 objects and 35,000 works of art in its collection, it's easy to see why this place captures the imagination of travelers from every corner of the globe.
As we make our way through the Louvre's magnificent courtyard, we can really feel the energy and excitement. It's more than just a museum. It's a cultural pilgrimage destination that attracts art lovers, history buffs, and curious travelers like us.
Part of the Louvre's attraction is its history. This building served as a royal palace for centuries before becoming the museum we know today. The contrast between the classical architecture and the modern glass pyramid creates this amazing dialogue between past and present.
We're standing in the queue here at the Louvre Museum and just looking at the building on the perimeter.
Massive.
Yeah. And I'm asking the question, is there a single building in the United States that has a look and feel anything at all like this? And we can't think of a single one.
Not even the White House.
Yeah. So if you're aware of anything that has magnificent grandeur in the USA,
comparable to this Louvre area,
let us know. But for right now, we're going to say the list is empty. Yes.
We entered through the famous glass pyramid, which was actually quite controversial when it was first built in 1989. But today, it's become an iconic symbol of the museum itself.
Security at the Louvre is quite thorough, similar to airport security. You'll need to go through metal detectors and have your bags checked, so plan for a bit of extra time. It's all worth it once you get inside this incredible underground entrance hall.
audio guide. You have to set it up. So we want English. Select.
So for these audio guides, if you've played Nintendo, small Nintendo, which I never have in my life, you'll be familiar with this because it's in that kind of contraption. Choose your language.
Press start. We started our Louvre adventure in the Near Eastern Antiquities collection, and it's absolutely fascinating. This section houses treasures from ancient civilizations across Iran, Arabia, and the Levant region.
It's a remarkable collection that tells the story of human civilization spanning thousands of years. You're looking at artifacts that were created during the peak of these ancient empires. It's truly like stepping back in time. So at the Louvre, I've noticed that where they have the descriptions, you just look for where you see a different color. So all of the descriptions in black are mainly in French and the main commentary, but if you see text in like a reddish color, those are the ones that are in English. So as you're walking around the room, if you want to find out if you don't speak French, if you don't read French, but you read English, look for writing near objects that's in red, and those are the descriptions that you can read.
Now we are moving through some of the Louvre's most Instagram-worthy spaces. These ornately decorated ceilings are absolutely breathtaking, and the classical statuary here represents some of the finest examples of Greek and Roman art.
Each room in the Louvre tells its own story through both the artwork it contains and the space itself. These aren't just gallery rooms, they're formal royal apartments, each designed to impress visitors with their grandeur.
They say all roads in the Louvre lead to one painting, and you'll know you're close when the crowd gets louder. We're about to join the throngs rushing to see the most famous smile in the world, the Mona Lisa. The Danon Wing is home to some of the most famous paintings in the world. The Renaissance collection here is absolutely incredible.
The detail, perspective, and emotion captured in these works show how artists revolutionized how we see the world through art. It's no wonder they've captivated audiences for centuries. So we're taking a break at the Louvre for lunch.
Yes.
I started to get feeling like I need some water. You had dehydration yesterday. I just want to make sure we weren't pushing anything.
Yeah.
You get lots of people in the space together. It starts to get humid and warm.
Yeah, hot and.
So we decided before we're going to get lunch, we're going to see the Mona Lisa. So we found the room with the Mona Lisa, and oh my, what an experience that was.
Yeah, it was like being at a Flogging Molly concert is what we compared it to.
Because we had a Flogging Molly concert episode where seriously we almost got crushed.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers. So you've got people just crammed in there. Most of them are slowly making their way up toward the Mona Lisa. You can't even get like close enough to actually see it. You kind of see it from a distance. Most people are doing the selfie with the Mona Lisa and them.
Yes, yes.
But I'm standing there, and again, most people they know that you gotta wait your turn, you'll get to the front eventually. There's this guy next to me, elbowing me, trying to make his way up.
Determined to get up there.
5 inches.
Yeah.
And you had his wife, I think, doing the same thing.
Yeah, to me.
It's like, relax, people.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
Just waiting to get
We'll
up.
get there.
I started laughing. I didn't know what else to do.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
It's just like,
So be prepared to do battle
Yes.
if you come to see Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah. But on the same floor as the Mona Lisa, there's a cafeteria. So we got our sandwiches. Gonna have a sandwich, a pastry, and a drink. Pellegrino, that's the combo here. 1880 euro per person.
not bad.
I thought it would be worse.
Yeah.
And they're sitting outside, so we're actually outside. It's a nice day.
Yeah. Not hot.
Not too hot.
Not raining.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
So we're gonna have a bite, and then we're gonna go back. And
We're not going back to Mona Lisa.
yeah, and we're gonna take our time and enjoy.
Yes. Yes.
The magnificent artwork of the Louvre Museum in
Yes.
Paris, France.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The Louvre isn't just about paintings and sculptures. The decorative arts collection is equally impressive. From exquisite pottery to furniture that belonged to French royalty, and even historical fashion pieces that show how style has evolved over the centuries. You can spend days admiring the art inside the Louvre. Here's just a sample of some highlights from our visit. First up is Liberty Leading the People by Eugene Delacroix. This powerful painting captures the spirit of the French Revolution and has become an enduring symbol of freedom and democracy.
Then there's Les Mysteries de la Passion du Christ, a stunning religious work that showcases the incredible skill of medieval artisans. The level of detail and devotion in this piece is truly moving.
Don't miss Saint Cecilia with an Angel. The way he captures the light and emotion in this painting is absolutely beautiful. You can almost hear the heavenly music the saint is said to be listening to.
And we learned about representations of Saint John the Baptist with that iconic pointing finger. This place is so huge, and we're at about the over 4-hour mark. We're just trying to find our way out.
Trying to get out.
And you would not believe how difficult it is to get your way out of here. We keep following, there's these signs that say sortie, which is exit. And we've been following them for quite a while. We still haven't found our way out. So
Might be trapped.
be prepared. It may take you a while
This might be the Twilight Zone.
to find the exit. Usually when you're leaving a museum or an attraction, there's always a gift shop attached, and they usually put that at the end, so you have to make your way through that. Here at the Louvre, you're walking through, there's the gift shop, and then you get dumped off at this mallish area, and there is shop after shop after shop. So they want to make sure you don't miss the opportunity to buy something.
That's right.
And finally, we're out on the streets. We have to situate ourselves. There's some gardens that's adjacent to this that I think we're going to find next. But Julie, what's your impressions of the Louvre?
Oh, it's massively big. It has some of the most incredible collections. It was great.
Yeah.
It's an all-dayer if you can do it, but
Yeah, I mean, for me, it gets kind of hard because after a while, it gets like art overload for me. I kind of found, we've said this with other museums, even with the Getty in Los Angeles where we live, if you're able, and that's nowhere near the size of this,
Right.
but even that place is big enough that you can make several trips out of it, take in smaller bites, I think, and enjoy it more. But if you're a tourist in France, you probably have like a opportunity to come here. So I think one tip would be scope out what you want to see in advance. Find it, because there's like no way to see everything in a day.
No.
It's too massive.
no, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then maybe there's some parts of it you're not really interested in anyway, so scope it out to figure out what you want to hit over other parts of it.
Yeah, so we spent a little over 4 hours. Again, you could spend all day here. I would say, I mean, at least give yourself a few hours. But it gets a little climate deprived in there. There's not really a whole lot of air conditioning in many of the places.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. It's the old palace.
Yeah.
So they've got modern air and stuff in the certain parts of it, not all of it.
Yeah, a few parts.
And it's huge. So you start to get a little oxygen deprived, or that's what it feels like anyway.
So it felt time to step outside, get some fresh air, and
Water.
move on to something new.
Yeah.
After spending hours inside the Louvre, there's nothing like stepping into the fresh air of the Tuileries Gardens. This beautiful space provides the perfect respite from all that art and history.
The Tuileries Garden was originally created in 1564 and has been redesigned several times over the centuries. Today, it's part of the Bank of the Seine UNESCO World Heritage Site and offers 55 acres of perfectly manicured gardens, fountains, and sculptures right in the heart of Paris.
What we love about this garden is how it serves as a natural extension of the Louvre experience. You can sit on one of the benches, reflect on everything that you've seen, and watch Parisians and tourists from all around the world enjoying this beautiful space.
Now here's a bonus tip for anyone visiting Paris during early June. If you're here during the French Open tennis tournament, you might stumble upon public viewing areas like this one that we found right on the edge of Tuileries Garden.
Even if you're not a huge tennis fan, the atmosphere during Roland Garros is absolutely electric. Parisians gather to watch the matches together, and it's such a fun way to experience the city's sporting culture while you're exploring.
So as we were leaving the gardens, we exit and we came across a public viewing area for when we're here. It was the semifinals of the French Open.
Men's finals.
Yes.
Semifinals.
Yeah. So we're able to sit
And it's
there.
live.
Yeah. 2 big screens. They had bars available for people. I guess if you got there early enough, they had some really comfy looking outside chairs.
Yeah.
We sat on the side, but we were able to watch some of the French Open with
In France.
the Parisians in France.
Yes.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Very awesome.
Just steps from the Tuileries Garden stands this incredible piece of ancient Egyptian history, the Luxor Obelisk. This 3,300-year-old monument was gifted to France by Egypt in 1831.
Standing at 75 feet tall and covered in hieroglyphics that tell the story of the reign of Pharaoh Ramses II, this obelisk serves as a fascinating bridge between ancient Egyptian civilization and modern Paris. It's amazing to think about the journey this monument has taken to end up here in Place de la Concorde.
As our Louvre adventure comes to an end, we're taking a stroll down the world-famous Champs-Élysées. This iconic avenue stretches from Place de la Concorde all the way to Arc de Triomphe.
Known as the most beautiful avenue in the world, the Champs-Élysées offers everything from luxury shopping to charming sidewalk cafes. And speaking of the Arc de Triomphe, that's exactly where we'll be heading in our next Paris episode.
Thanks for joining us on an incredible day exploring the Louvre and the beautiful space surrounding it. An ancient civilization to Renaissance masterpieces, from royal gardens to modern Parisian life, this is what makes Paris such an extraordinary destination.
We hope our journey today inspires you to plan your own visit to this magnificent museum and beautiful city. There's truly nothing quite like experiencing these masterpieces in person.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. Next time, we'll be climbing the Arc de Triomphe and exploring more of what makes Paris the city of light.
See you next time with more adventures from the places where we go in Paris. And until then, happy travels.